When I thought about this topic, the first thing I thought about was the release of Warcraft 1 and Warcraft 2 Remaster. And I watched some videos, kind of watched some videos about it, and I was like, oh, those are the days. Because for me, the first game that really sparked my passion for gaming was this game called Rogue, which was like on I think like a 16-bit color computer or something I had back in the day. That was it. But then the first game that I was like really played a lot was Command and Conquer 1 in 1995. I remember because I went to Virgin Studios in England at that time. It was my first like international vacation with my mom and my dad. And I played, that's probably the longest gaming session I've ever had in my life, which compared to Adam Antoine might not be a lot, but it was 6 hours where I played Command and Conquer when I got home. And I feel like, and maybe this is just not RTS games, but like maybe gaming in general has become so much more complicated, and maybe that's not even gaming, maybe it's life. Yes, really philosophical today. Because I mean, looking back at like Warcraft 1, Warcraft 2 Remastered, it's like so simple. But like Antoine talked about Age of Empires 4, right? And I played it and I was like, man, this is fun. I remember why I like RTSs. And then I made the huge mistake of playing it with a friend of mine from high school, who we were super competitive back then. You know, I was really into strategy. My brain was faster, not like right now. And he was like, Korean, the whole time we were playing together, we were playing against the, hey, Korean, you need to put these guys over there. Oh, you need to pull these guys faster. It was just, he wasn't shouting, he was communicating very nice and calmly. And I'm like, oh my God, I just want to quit this game. It is too difficult. So it makes me think, and my coming back to the modern times of how RTS is changing. Like Antoine talked about RTS, right? We had two big RTS games kickstarted in this year. One was kind of like the end of 2023, right? I don't remember the names offhand. I kickstarted one of them. They're both on Steam. You can check them out. And people are trying to do this sort of RTS genre again. One of the ways I think people are doing it is a big focus on single player campaigns. Like both RTSs, I didn't kickstart one, but I kickstarted the second one. Both of them have like 30 mission single player campaigns, which is like the last time we did that was like a good old Warcraft or good old Command and Conquer. And even beyond that, people are trying to incorporate this RTS formula into different games. The trailer that I'm going to show when I'm cutting the story is a game called Mechabellum, which is an RTS game where it's an auto battler, where it's not about your APM or actions per minute, right? It's like, hey, I'm building the units. They're going to fight for me. I don't have to click like a crazy person. I just need to think about the strategy. And to me, that's awesome because as an older person, man, I cannot think that fast. And I've already said it again, so I'll say it the second time. But yeah, like to me, there's nostalgia. I want games to be simpler. I want to have fun. I don't want them to be systems on top of systems on top of systems on top of systems. And before the show, and this is my bad, I should record it. Antoine and Adam were talking about Final Fantasy 14 and how complicated it is. Like after you've not been in a live service game like that, and Warframe like that is for me because I think I tried to play last year, and I played for an hour and I'm like, yeah, this is fun. But I'm like, I go back to the spaceship. It's like, hey, you have all these missions to do. Hey, you have all this equipment to craft. Hey, you have all these other in-game content. I'm like, oh my God, shut up. I don't know what to do. Delete. That was the end of Warframe. So I hope games, and not I hope, I know games are becoming simpler. And going back to a theme that you guys heard me sort of bang this hammer on is that like indie game studios are making the simple games, which is good for them. I still worry about AAA games sort of being multi-layered, wormholes or complexity. But yeah, I miss the good old days of simple Warcraft 3. I was watching the Warcraft 2 remaster video and I was just listening to the sounds. I'm like, oh my God. Every time you click on a piano and he says that phrase, and I don't remember it now, but like that was easy. Yeah, that's it for me. Any thoughts, gents?